Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Faith Washington Show. I'm Faith Washington. We are live on Facebook, on the iHeartRadio app, WWNN, on 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. And tonight we have a really interesting guest. This is really impromptu, folks, because I was going to do a show completely and totally about business coaching, business consulting, which is what I do every day. And instead, we're going to have this really cool discourse with Marquita Brown. Marquita,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for coming on the show. I think your show is after this one.
Oh, yes. Ooh. It will
So
be.
very cool. I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you.
Something that Freddie and I were talking about is business begins in your mind.
Mhm.
So we're gonna kind of discuss that and flesh that out. But how about if you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do
All
currently?
right. Yes, currently. All right. So my name is Marquita. You all know that. I am from Chicago. All right.
Chi-town.
Yes, Chi-town. Absolutely. Windy City, burr. So I moved here to Florida. I am in commercial property management. That is my 9 to 5. That pays the bills. But I have dabbled in entertainment. I love to dance. I love to sing. I love it all. Whatever I can put my hands to do or whatever I put my mind to, I
You're
just
creative.
do it. I'm very creative.
You're
I
very
got so
creative,
many
okay.
hats. So many hats. And now I want to get some influence from Miss Faith here so I can start my own little show here.
Cool. Very cool.
Yes.
Well, you know something? Business begins in your mind.
Correct.
It really is about the creative force of our imagination. And whether people like it or not, in quantum physics, wave and particle theory, you're creating all the time with your thoughts. And this is one of the ways that I'm able to help clients up level where they're at, is to help them see that you're the one who's responsible and accountable. And if you're responsible and accountable for your life, for how you see things, how you outpicture them, then you're literally creating your own world, your own
Wow.
reality.
You just gave me chills.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's so funny because the spirit always resonates with the truth.
Absolutely.
Whether it's what you call it, the Holy Spirit, or whether it is
Whatever it is.
whatever anyone
The
calls it. It doesn't.
universe
You know what?
meets.
Listen. The bottom line is you can't get wet by the word water.
That.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
Really? Stop
Oh,
and think
wow.
about that for a second.
Wow.
You know what? You can't see God. You can't see the wind, but you can see the effects. That's what's
Ooh.
powerful. Is the
Wow.
power? The power is within us, and so you
I-
can choose to look at it. You can choose to live in it, or you can choose to just observe and say, it's no big deal. But the way I see it is when I help businesses and I help high-level individuals, whether they're entrepreneurs or execs, is that as soon as they see this and they're aware, that awareness allows them to up-level what it is that they're doing. So
Wow.
let's say you're in, what did you say? Commercial property management. All right. So you're looking at multiple developments and you have people that answer to you and all these things that you're required to do. But it isn't really your gift. You
Right.
do it because it pays the bills.
It pays the bills.
But the reality of it is that what we want to do is we want to live and be in our gifts and talents. So if your gifts and talents are in entertainment and the industry that makes you happy and creative, all you're doing is you're just kind of like biding your time in this.
Absolutely. You're just existing. You're not
You're
living.
existing.
Existing.
Can anybody out there relate to this? How about if we say you've got a business right now and it's failing, or your business is not where you'd like it to be? Well, there are lots of people online, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, yada, blah, blah, blah. And they're all saying different things. They're saying, well, you've got to structure your life and you've got to fix everything and make it perfect, or you need to kind of go with the flow and see where it leads. No. How about if you listen to your internal being, okay, which is your spirit, whether it's your spirit, the Holy Spirit, however you want to view it, because once again, you can't get wet by the word water, but you can hear within you what's really going on. What do I want?
Ooh.
What do you choose? If you have a business, what should that business look like? This is what I tell my clients. Begin with the end in mind. If you can feel, okay, and this is really important, so
Okay.
just so everybody out there understands. You have your heart center, your brain. Your heart center is 5,000 times more powerful than your brain. So if you're going to magnetize stuff in, if you think about the law of attraction, think about things that are magnetic, you're pulling things in.
Mm-hmm.
You're pulling in with what? Heart is feeling. Heart is feeling. Your brain is thinking. So you have thought, you have mind, consciousness, right? So if you create with your thoughts, right? Then all of these things are working at the same time. So your power resides within that heart center. Feeling, what do you want?
Right.
Marquita, what do you want? If you, right now, you guys, this is really, really super impromptu, so I'm putting Marquita on the
Yes,
spot.
she is.
So do me a favor. Tell me what you really want. What would you love to see in your life?
Happiness.
Happiness is wonderful. And it's not a pursuit either.
It's not a pursuit. So, pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
No, I want to. Wow.
Yeah, it's powerful.
No one really asked me that question and not give a. When you're asked that question, you automatically answer with a feeling, and I never thought about that until now. Like
And why
happy
do-
is a
and-
feeling.
But why do we
Wow.
do that?
Mm.
Why do we answer
Wow.
either apologetically
Correct.
or we answer, oh, whatever
Mhm.
somebody wants to
It's in
hear?
a form
We're
of a
that
feeling.
chameleon form. What do
Right.
you want?
What
In
do
your
you
business,
want?
what do you really want?
Wow. And the
So
answer
tell
would be
me.
success. See, so we don't
Okay.
answer. That is so weird that you asked that. I've never thought about the answer to that question. It's the answer is always in a form of a feeling, and that is
Right.
the straight. I've never thought about that until now.
And success
Wow,
is a very broad
it is
brushstroke.
absolutely.
Crush your life with success. Really? Well, what does success look like to you? What does success look like to me? It's different for every living being. And if you can delineate that and you can put that on a piece, look, folks, I write everything down. I'm kind of crazy.
It's a good thing.
I love to put things on paper.
It's okay.
And if you write things down,
Mm-hmm.
then that solidifies what do you really choose. And I'm very emphatic with clients about that. You have choices.
Right.
It isn't just about, wow, whatever falls into your head.
Mm-hmm.
What are you really choosing? Are you choosing yourself each and every moment?
Mhm.
Or are you choosing something else that is less powerful? And you know what? I have to say this because there are a lot of people that I really respect on Instagram and Facebook, and they're amazing human beings. They're amazing business people. And they put out there, oh, you've got to work really hard, 80 to 100 hours, and if you don't do that, then you're not going to get what you want.
That's true.
Honestly,
That's
I
what they
get
say.
it, and I support them, and I love them. I just simply do not.
I agree.
I don't agree with
No,
that.
I've never agreed with that.
I don't agree with that. I believe that if in your in your mind you become imaginative enough to begin with the end in mind, and you love what it is that you do,
That's
and you're putting that energy, that heart energy, the mind energy all together. Okay, it sounds a little foreign, folks, and maybe a little off the chain, but if you're able to do that, you win. You will get what it is that you want, but you can't do it unless you're prepared to really use your mind. Okay, look, you're created as a living human being. You are not an animal. You don't look like an animal. You don't function like an animal. You are able to think. You're able to reason. And if you're able to do those things, then you should be able to create what it is that you choose.
That is so true. Wow.
So stop and think about that for just one moment. What's your next step in your business?
Well, what my girlfriend and I, when we were in high school, she had the idea of dream catchers. You know, growing up in Chicago, you know, there's a lot of different things we've seen. And we always said when we become adults, we want to reach back to the younger selves, so those younger girls, and grab them and tell them, you don't have to go this road. You can stay positive, you can stay a virgin, or you don't
Right.
have to make those choices right now. Wait, education, get your education, do what you want to do first before you give yourself to somebody else that's not even going to value.
Relationship.
Relationship,
Right.
any, it could be any type of thing.
could be
it
business and relationship.
business, it can be from your family, you know, the way family treats us. So what her and I were thinking when we became adults, that we wanted to reach back. Her idea was to be life coaching for the younger girls.
Okay.
And now
Mentoring, which is
mentoring.
the most wonderful gift that we can
Absolutely.
give
Correct.
people that are not at this age or this stage of life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
agreed.
especially for those that can relate to what you're going through. You know, we look at TV now, reality TV.
Really? I'm sorry, I can't stand to watch it.
I cannot stand it. Everybody laughs at me, but I'm stuck in the 90s and the early 2000s because I would rather watch, you know, Full House or Netflix before I watch cable, honestly.
Right.
So you look at that, and look at the generation. This is what they have to look up to.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
wait, but is it really look up to, or is
Well,
it
this is what they have-
discern?
It's
You have to
both,
discern.
yes.
Okay, is this something I want to watch? Is this something that's going to
It's
edify
glorified.
me?
It's glorified.
Of course it is,
It's in
because
it's here. It's in their
Yeah.
face. It's on their face on the phones. It's on their face on the television. It's on their face everywhere. So we want to tap into that and let them know what you see here is not real.
No,
This
it's
is not real. This is what you need to focus
Right.
on. And like you,
Agreed.
and everything that you
It's
just said.
internal.
It's internal.
Oh my God, really?
Everything you
Folks.
just said.
It's internal.
It's internal.
No matter what you
No
think, what you do,
Love it.
trust your gut instinct.
Absolutely.
If you feel bad about how somebody is treating you, don't kid yourself.
No.
Honor who you are. Honor the way that you were made. And you know what? And that doesn't mean that that person or that business or that whatever isn't good.
Correct.
It may just mean that simply you're vibrating at a higher rate and they're
Absolutely.
here and
Absolutely.
maybe they're just
Absolutely.
not ready for you.
No.
Wow. What
No.
a concept.
It's a
huh?
great concept. I was taught people
It's
can be in your
livable.
lives for a season.
It's livable. It's livable and it's workable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If that person is supposed to be in your life for a season, why are they staying the whole 4 seasons?
Well,
You need
gee,
to,
you know what?
when
that's
autumn
the-
leaves,
but
you leave.
exactly. But most people, and I'll say women especially,
Right.
All right, because we're very tenderhearted.
Absolutely.
And we love easily.
Yes, we
and we
do.
love everybody.
Yes,
Ah,
we do.
Oh my God, did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We love everybody
Yes, we
because
do.
it's just our nature.
It
and
is.
you know what? And guys are kind of like that too. When they really resonate and they feel that,
Yes.
they get it.
They do.
They really, truly do get it. So, guys, gals, I'm giving you both amazing props in business and outside of that. But I think that you have to honor that gut instinct.
do.
You have to say, you're probably doing things that I don't like.
That
I'm not happy
woman's
with
intuition.
it. No, it's not just women's
Absolutely.
intuition. I think men have it too. I think
Well,
men know. I
yeah.
think men internally know
They do.
that if something is
probably
not
do.
on point with someone that they're dating, they need to honor that too.
That's true.
You know, it's not just one or the other. I think nowadays it's very much a mix.
Okay.
And, good or bad,
Yeah.
We need to honor that, especially in business too. You know, when you're dealing with people, and you are maybe doing a contract or you're looking to bring business in, you have to be very circumspect. You have to
Okay.
kind of do your due diligence. You need to
Correct, correct.
inspect. You
Absolutely.
need to choose. Okay, this is the kind of person I'm going to deal with. Maybe not so much.
Right.
So, in
Right.
that being said, you know, with the property management issue, you've got some stuff going on
A
there.
lot. A lot.
How do you right now, let's talk about that.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? What's going on within you when you're dealing with various types of people in this particular business?
You know what?
Because that'll transfer over into your
It sure
creative
will.
entertainment stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, it was the other way around. So everything that I have learned from hospitality, from entertainment, I have a lot of patience. I have a lot of patience. So even though it can be one suite is flooded from the rain. And I have a business owner screaming and yelling at me and
Yeah,
telling
and
me
it's not
they're
even
gonna.
your fault.
And
It's
it's
the
not
rain's
even.
fault,
It's the
but
rain's fault.
you're
But
still-
I have to be the blame. So I'm like, you know what? I let it fall on me. But it stops there. It stops here at that phone.
Yes, of
I'm
course.
not gonna accept it.
It doesn't
I'm-
go into your spirit.
Absolutely. I let them have it out. Because some people you just have to listen.
You have to vent.
You just have to listen, and that's all they want. They just want to yell at somebody. They're not blaming you. They just want to yell. And it's, okay, fine, yeah, go ahead. Now that you're done yelling, can we talk about a solution?
Exactly.
They just have to get it out.
Exactly. And that's the thing, is that we're solutionists.
There you go.
No matter what we do in life,
Yes.
if you will look at things appropriately, you
Absolutely.
can be that solutionist. You
That's
can
true.
say, hey, listen, you know what? You don't have to worry about anything anymore.
Exactly.
That's what I love to do with coaching consulting is bring me your biggest problem that you think is an issue. We'll crush it in a very short period of time. That's my superpower.
Nice.
That is it.
That's nice.
I will show you that there's a different way of thinking about it, feeling about it, and living it in a heartbeat.
I just
So
love your
fun.
voice. Your voice is so
Thank
soothing.
you.
So soothing.
Well, thank you so much, Marquita.
Yes.
Very, very kind. So, all right, you're in an industry with the property management.
Mm-hmm.
Really, what you'd love to do is segue into the entertainment business.
Correct.
Now, what do you think about that? How can you do that? Let's right here, right now, let's do a little bit of coaching and let's talk about what can we do to move you further into that.
Well, I have to get out of my own way.
Really? What
I
do you
do.
think? Why do you think that?
I'm not sure why I think that. Because I know I need to get out of my own way. I think it's the fear of success.
You think there's a fear of
I think
success?
it's a fear. I don't know why, but that term has been stuck with me for a while. Like, why? When you get to the ledge, but then it's happiness at the end if you jump, but you say, I'd rather just deal with what I'm doing. And I think it's just the ease of rejection. You could just reject things so easily. You could say no. You could say no so easy, and it's hard to say yes. It really
Really?
is hard to say yes.
Really?
It really
What
is
if I
hard to
blow
say
your
yes.
mind?
Please, come on, blow it.
What if I said, nah, that's not really it? What if I said, that's an excuse?
Well, you're right. It is.
How would you
It is.
how would you feel about that? Would you feel like, damn, I got nothing
I have
else?
nothing holding me back.
I got nothing.
I have nothing.
Wait, I got nothing.
I have nothing holding me
What
back.
am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't have weights wearing me down in the middle of the ocean. So what am I doing?
Yeah.
Why am I not doing something that I enjoy and that I have been doing and I
And
love? Why not?
Who's looking at you and pointing the finger and going, hey, you know what, Marquita, I just think that you can't do that.
No one.
No one.
No one.
So, do you think that your thoughts create your reality?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
So if they do, what kind of thoughts would you like to have?
I want to have, you can do it. Go ahead and do it. Just do it. Stop saying you can't do it and just do it.
Okay. And
Just do it, Marquita.
if that's the case, then when you leave this room, who are you going to be? Who are you really going to be? And why? What's your why? If that's who you really are, then wow, there's really nobody.
No.
I can't see anybody holding you from what you'd love to do, love to be, the entertainment industry. I have a question for you.
Wow.
This is
Ooh.
this is different. This is okay. I have a little different way of working with people.
Oh, wow.
So, what if everything you've ever thought, believed, or conceived is completely BS? Your religious beliefs, your thought beliefs, your family beliefs, everything that you've ever stuck inside this mind. What if it wasn't what you really thought it was?
Fish out of water.
What would you do with that kind of freedom?
Wow. Whoa. Never thought of that. I have no idea. Maybe it's
Really?
just, wow.
So what if the possibilities were so incredibly open, amazing, and infinite? Infinite. Infinite. What if they were so infinite that you walked out of here tonight? Tomorrow morning when you woke up, you were so freaking excited that you completely and totally changed your life. How would that feel?
Sure, it'd be amazing.
Would it? Is that what you want?
That's exactly what I want. That's exactly what I deserve and what I want.
So if that's what you love and you want and you deserve, what's stopping you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Wow.
That's what we're talking about.
Woo,
It
guys.
is completely and totally the shift in your mind. Your mind,
Absolutely.
your thoughts, your consciousness. All those levels, whether you are extremely religious, whether you are not, it doesn't make any difference. It's all there. Every piece of it is in line with how you were created by our Creator. And yeah, we were created by a Creator.
Absolutely.
Quantum physics, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. Wave and particle theory, yes, absolutely. However, if we look at ourselves, you look at your hands, you look at how your body functions, you look at this global impact that we're able to have,
Yes. Yes.
you know what? Yeah, there's a Creator.
That's absolutely correct.
Are you the Creator? I don't know. Are you part of that? Absolutely. So,
Wow.
you know, if you are loving and kind to you, don't
Mhm.
you think you're going to be loving and kind to everybody around you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because it's how we're created.
It's how we're
Because we
created.
just love who you are,
Right.
love other people,
Mm-hmm.
do what your gifts and talents are. I have so many people out there right now that are so powerful in this arena. If your business isn't doing what you want it to do, contact me, Faith Washington. I think it's on there somewhere. You can call into the show. I think they put that number up, 888-565-1470. Or you can reach me on my cell, 561-702-3986, 561-702-3986. How can they reach you? Give them your number.
Okay. Well, if you are a business owner and you're looking for a new residence, I have 4 properties that you can come and visit at 561-235-5434. Give me a call. Marquita.
What's that number again?
561-235-5434. Just ask for Marquita.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
Thank
just, she just like
you,
impromptu.
Faith.
She just
Oh my God.
popped on the set tonight, you guys. I'm so very grateful, and it's just really fun to talk with someone new, fresh, exciting, and you understand that there's so many different ways with our minds that we can impact and improve our businesses, improve our daily lives, improve the lives of those around us. And it's a very simple thing. People think that everything is complicated. It's like, oh my gosh, if my business isn't doing well, thank you, Ken, that I should do this or this or this. No, one of the main things to do, pivot. Pivot. Turn to the left, turn to the right. Wow, maybe you should have a conversation with someone who is more versed in what it is that you're going through. Don't be afraid. Oh my gosh, people, really, we fail forward. If you don't fail forward and you're failing, we're all going to fail. Oh, dear God. If we're not failing, you're screwed. You got to fail. We all fail. We have fun. We laugh. We cry. Listen, there's no other way. It's part of the human experience.
Right.
You're here to experience wonderful, fun, amazing things. And when you keep your thoughts high, then you're creating with those higher vibes. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. Marquita Brown, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having
We
me.
are live on Facebook tonight on The Faith Washington Show. We are live on iHeartRadio, WWNN, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Thank you, folks, for joining us. We'll see you next week. Lena Hunt will be with me live. All right, bye-bye. You've been listening and watching The Faith Washington Show, where we have widened your view of the world. Our guests share their business, family, and fun life hacks to make your world better. Hope you've learned something to apply to your life and business.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.